The Google Pixel 6a is going to be launching very soon, and that too, it will also come in India. So what's up everyone, my name is Aditya and welcome to HD Tech. Before we continue with the video, this video is sponsored by PassFab. PassFab is a software which can unlock your iPhone in very little time, and because it has an easy to use interface, anyone can successfully unlock their iPhone without having the right expertise. So in case if you forget your iPhone's password, then you have to go to your nearest repair shop and then he can do the needful. But now because of this software, you are having all of the expertise at the press of your button. So now no need to go to a repair shop and do the needful. And before recommending this software to you, I have personally tried it and experimented with my phone. So it is definitely safe and secure to install, and it will do its job like wonders. So if you are interested in downloading PassFab, then I have given its first link in the description, so definitely check it out, and shout out to them for sponsoring this portion of the video. But before talking about the new Pixel, can we take a moment to appreciate that at least this phone is coming in India, because let that be the Google Pixel 4, the Google Pixel 5 or the latest Google Pixel 6, all of the 3 series are not available in India, because if we want to buy any of these flagship Pixels, let that be the latest Google Pixel 6 or the Google Pixel 6 Pro, then we have to only import it. On the other hand, we have to find a local phone dealer who does this job of importing global phones, and then we can buy from him. But even after doing all of this hassle, if we break the phone, if we by mistakenly crack the display, or if we have any problem in the device, then we don't have any direct service. There is no Google authorized service center. Basically, if we have any problem in the Pixel, then we are pretty much screwed up, because even if the phone is under warranty, there is no place where we can claim it. And if any part breaks, then we have to order that part online, then take it to an offline repair shop, and then he can do that repair. Or else on the other hand, you yourself can repair the phone. और मुझे ऐसा लगता है that the biggest problem of owning a Pixel in India has to do with the lack of service, और literally zero service. तो यही मेन प्रॉब्लम है. अगर आपको कोई भी Google Pixel बाय करना है, then the biggest problem that you will face will be in terms of repair. But अगर आप मेरी मानते हो, in a phone like Pixel, there is a very high probability that you will not face any problem. जो भी flagship phones होते हैं, let that be the Apple's flagship, Samsung's flagship, और let that be Google's flagship, ये phones में ज़्यादा problem नहीं आते हैं, and there is a very small percentage of chance that you might have a internal damage, because in case if you break your phone, it will be mostly a physical damage which is anyways not covered under warranty. और अगर आप मेरी बात सुनते हो, then this should not at all affect your buying decision, क्योंकि अगर आप ये फ़ोन अच्छे से यूज़ करोगे, if you will take the proper precautions and if you will use a case with this phone, then you are pretty much tension free. And speaking about good quality cases, as this phone is not sold in India, it is very hard to find good cases. But guys, I have tried my level best to keep few basic cases on our website. So if you haven't checked AGT cases out, then definitely check it out. Now let's talk about the Google Pixel 6a. The launch of this phone is expected to happen in Google I/O 2022, which will happen in mid-May. So around 11th or 12th of May, this phone will be launched. So the Google Pixel 6a will start at $449. So here in India, this phone will cost around 44,900 rupees, because somehow or the other, every company is multiplying the dollar rate by flat 100 rupees. So let that be Apple or let that be Google, they are directly multiplying the USD price by 100. So expect the Google Pixel 6a to be around 45,000 rupees. और भले इस फोन का लॉन्च आज से 2 महीने बाद है, we are still having lot of information, जैसे कि इसका प्रोसेसर, just like the newer Pixels, the processor that will be found in the 6a will be the same. As we all know for a fact that Google has shifted from all of the Snapdragon processors to its own SoC. So they have designed the Tensor chip, and we all are familiar that with the new Google Pixel 6 and the Google Pixel 6 Pro, the performance that you're getting is pretty much great. और हाँ, ये बात ज़रूरी नहीं है that just because it is a custom made chip, it will be more efficient. And after looking at all of the comparison between the Tensor, between the latest Snapdragon, and between Apple's A15 Bionic chip, and this thing is clear that Apple and Qualcomm are way ahead of Google. So yeah, Tensor chip can be called as a flagship level SoC, but still, in terms of the battery optimization, in terms of the overall efficiency, let that be Apple's processor or let that be Qualcomm's processor, both of them are way ahead than Tensor. So yeah, the Tensor chip is a really good chip, but it is not something exceptional. And apart from that, apart from the processor, if you're talking about the overall design language, then the Google Pixel 6a will be pretty much identical to that of the Google Pixel 6. मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है that the Pixel 6a will have pretty much the same body design like the Google Pixel 6, and not only in terms of the overall personality and in terms of the looks, but also in terms of the ergonomics, in terms of the form factor. So the Pixel 6a will have pretty much the same dimensions like the Pixel 6, but with major compromises. और अभी के लिए हमारे पास इतनी भी इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है that I can tell you a clear picture. But as if for now, the Google Pixel 6a is definitely coming in India, and that too around 45,000 Indian rupees. और जो भी चीज़ें मैंने इस वीडियो में कवर की है, those are pretty much confirmed. So you're talking about pretty much the same MRP, you're talking about the Tensor chip, you're talking about the same aesthetic look and pretty much the same dimensions like the Google Pixel 6. और अगर इस फ़ोन से रिलेटेड कोई भी न्यूज़ आती है, if there is any information, then I will definitely cover it. So in case you're interested in this phone, then definitely subscribe to the channel.